What is going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? It's Singer Roleplay here once again. Today I want to share my thoughts, first thoughts on the Blight League and kind of an impression on the league itself. And to be honest, guys, I'm already bored for one reason. How long does it take to complete the Blight encounter? What do you think? Maybe 20 seconds? What? I can hear 30 seconds? I'm sorry, this is not entirely clear. 40 seconds, you say? How about a fucking minute? A fucking minute to complete the fucking encounter, guys. And this is kind of a good scenario. 1 minute to complete the league mechanic during one fucking map. This is the longest league mechanic encounter I've ever seen. Even the fucking incursion, which was beyond shit, kinda took faster if you didn't make it well in the incursion room. But this thing, it literally takes a minute every fucking map. That's unbelievable. I haven't seen such a boring mechanic ever in this game. You know, I expected the league to die very fast, but I literally stopped doing it after like 5-10 encounters, simply because I know, you know, it's that feeling when you come to, you see this fucking cassia, you see this fucking pump, and you literally understand that it takes a minute of your time to do this shit, and you started thinking, should I be leveling up, or maybe I press this and spend another fucking minute killing monsters coming out of the fucking holes on the ground? And you know, it's kind of a tough decision to make, simply because, you know, it's kind of not fun, because it's just you stand in one place controlling the towers and the shit keeps coming. You literally do nothing interesting, and you're stuck in one fucking place. You could just possibly progress and finish the map, or kill some monsters, and you're still popping these monsters and shit, and basically it becomes boring and after a certain amount of events. I expected it to be somewhat fun in the beginning, but this is first time in a long time when I'm actually bored just from the start. I did a couple of these encounters, I realized what they actually do, and literally I stopped doing it for now because I don't see any reason for this. They just take the time out of my leveling progression, and obviously if you are kind of a runner or a racer, you absolutely avoid the league mechanic, as it takes shit ton of time from your leveling progression. You know, this is probably the most boring, long resident sleeper league mechanic I've ever seen, like for all leagues combined. Previously, the most boring mechanic for me was obviously the incursion, because, you know, you saw this Alva popping out every now and then. She annoyed the fuck out of you, popping like fucking everywhere, and annoys you and asks you to go into the fucking incursion and complete it. And then you go on the incursion, jump out and back, and then she fucking pops again, and you pop in back again, and all that shit. It's kind of just annoying and interrupts your experience. And this thing is like, you know, it's not like 3 small interruptions like the incursion. It's like one giant fucking interruption that happens during every map. And it's a bit of a problem because it takes enormous amount of time to complete, and the results are very mediocre. I haven't found anything decent out of them. The drops are definitely not as juicy as the Legion mechanic, simply because, you know, Legion mechanic kind of was very, even early on it was very kind of worthwhile, valuable, and rewarding. You could actually drop some good rares and even uniques and currency. And even though Blight actually dropped this shit too, I actually dropped some, you know, a couple of alchemy orbs. I dropped 2 uniques so far, but it's definitely far less rewarding than the Legion mechanic. So there's practically no reason to even do Blight mechanic unless you are specifically aiming for these oils and shit, you know. So in general, I'm pretty bored with the league mechanic. I possibly will try to avoid this, but I know this is kind of a good thing technically, simply because the league mechanic is made in a way that if you're avoiding it, you are not really missing anything, and this is a good thing. Like previously, if you avoided the league mechanic, like for example in the Legion, it was stupid to avoid it, and in the Incursion, it was kind of stupid to avoid it because there were some crafts tied to the Incursion temples. You actually had to go there if you wanted to craft something. But Blight doesn't really offer anything. All these kind of inoitable passives, I personally don't give a fucking shit about them. I never rely on the league mechanic to create builds, so even if I don't get any inoitable passive, I personally will not, you know, be sad about this. I will still go on and do whatever I wanted to do without this shit. So I think this is a good thing, that you can absolutely avoid this thing, and even though it interrupts you, you can just get rid of it and just forget about it and go on. But if you do, make sure that you do it as fast as possible, because it takes enormous amount of time, guys. So overall, my thoughts on the league: it's way too boring, annoying, takes enormous amount of time. And one big problem with the league mechanics such as this is you can't quick it down, like you can't make it faster, simply because you will not be able to properly finish the encounter. As you can see, the mosses keep going to this shit in the center, and if you, for example, make it faster, let them spawn faster, you will just be unable to successfully finish the whole encounter, because it will be just way too fast. So it's naturally made to be like a minute long, and this is a big fucking problem. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what do you think about the Blight so far if you started playing. Are you fine with such a fucking insane length of the encounters? How do you like the rewards? Is the league good for you? Thanks for watching, and see you soon. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. Your likes and dislikes, especially, as they push me forward even more. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily uploads of role-playing content, be it builds, guides, let's play, stream highlights, and upcoming RPG games. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitch stream to catch me live in action. I do stream daily on working days. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and a Twitch streamer too, so if you want to support me, you can do it either from Twitch or by PayPal directly from my website angryroleplayer.com. Join my Discord channel too for a place to discuss RPG things offline, as well as follow my Twitter to be notified on any new content. If you want to get extra information like sneak peeks into upcoming videos, plans, different behind-the-scenes footage, you can also join the Unholy Army on Patreon as well, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching, listening to all this. See you soon.